Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to this finals edition of NBA TV Daily. I'm Rick Camley here to sing you a song about Game 1. Now, this marks the 11th time in 62 NBA Finals that these fabled franchises have met with the title on the line, with Boston leading the all-time series 8-2. But Boston has not won a title since defeating Houston back in 1986. The Lakers' championship drought dates back only to 2002. Now, in addition to the history, there are legacies on the line here. Kobe Bryant trying to match Shaq and Duncan with his fourth ring. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen looking to join the ranks of NBA champions. And Phil Jackson attempting to pass the late, great Red Auerbach with 10 coaching championships. And away we go. Game 1 highlights, that's Kobe Bryant, MVP. That's Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year. And the first highlight would be courtesy of the big ticket. Kevin Garnett, the move on Pau Gasol, and a little base for his face. Beautiful move by Garnett. We're tied at 10. Speaking of ties, Kobe Bryant rattling it in, ties the game at 12, but Kobe just 2 of 8 in the first quarter. Ray Allen now. Watch this crossover. Oh, that's as sexy as it gets. And then he busts the 3 right in Sasha's face. 23-21 Boston at the end of the first quarter. Sam Cassell hit his first 3 shots of the game, including this cold-blooded fadeaway over Derek Fisher, and Boston led by 5. You like that fadeaway? You're going to love this fadeaway. Kevin Garnett over Pau Gasol. KG had 16 in the first half. And then Kobe threading the needle to Pau Gasol, part of a 10-2 Lakers run. They led 51-46 at the break. Paul Pierce, I heard a tweet. Get him to the line for a 4-point play. The foul on Vladimir Radmanovic. Boston takes a 52-51 lead. Kobe Bryant now driving and hitting, and on the play, Paul Pierce injures his knee. Kendrick Perkins comes down on his foot. Paul twisted at the same time, suffers a strained meniscus. He said he heard a pop. He said at this point, when he was being carted off by Scalabrine and Allen, that he thought it might be it. And then Willis Reedy comes out of the tunnel, gets back into the game almost immediately, and makes an immediate impact. But more on that in a second. That's a nice alley-oop from Derek Fisher to Kobe Bryant. And then Paul Pierce goes to work, late third. 3-ball from the right wing. And then moments later, he does it again. 6 points for Paul Pierce on back-to-back threes, and Boston takes a 75-71 lead. They took a 4-point lead to the fourth, where Kevin Garnett, the save to P.J. Brown. Shot clock winding down. Sam Cassell hits the shot. Oh, what a collaboration by the Boston Celtics. And then James Posey dialing up a 3. Biggest lead of the game for Boston, 86-78. Same score moments later. Derek Fisher, the long 2, and he makes it a 6-point game. Kobe getting some rest. He would come back, obviously. Lamar Odom now, the and 1. Beautiful play by L.O. He had 14 points. L.A. within 5, but the Celtics hold him off. Posey looking for the dagger. Kevin Garnett, however, throws it down, foul flush style. Sends the crowd at the New Garden into hysterics. And KG and the C's get it done, 98-88. Boston has now won 23 of the last 25 Game 1s in Boston, and they are now 11-1 at home in these playoffs. The truth was in the third quarter, as in Paul Pierce. 15 of his 22 in the third quarter, 11 of his 22 came after the knee injury. Ray Allen had 8 of his 19 in the third, as Pierce and Allen combined to outscore the Lakers themselves 23-22 over those 12 minutes. Boston won the battle of the boards as well, 46-33. But this game will be remembered for the heroics of Paul Pierce.